Hello and welcome to the afternoon market update from Nirmal. I'm Nirmal. Overall, if you go to see Indian benchmark indices, pretty much an optimistic start is what we saw in today's day of trade. But immediately, we soon slipped into the red zone amid mixed Asian cues that we had been picking up. And additionally, the rising coronavirus cases is something which is posing economic growth concerns as well. Overall, we did start, start to see marginal losses in terms of early deals. However, we did pick up steam, so far, and this is mainly because the reports did come in that the government has notified that a 3 lakh crore rupee emergency credit line guarantee scheme is something that will come in for the MSMEs under the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme. And this is mainly to help the MSMEs to tide over the economic distress that they have been facing on the back of COVID-19 pandemic. But apart from that, overall right now, if you see in terms of markets, we do continue to trade amidst this kind of volatility. We are trading pretty much higher as we speak right now in terms of afternoon session. You have Nifty, which is hovering around that 9,100 mark, seeing gains in that range of almost 0.7 to 0.8%. Whereas if you see on the Sensex as well, we are well above that 13,800 mark. We're hovering around that 30,850 level on the Sensex. Overall, if you see Bank Nifty, there's clear outperformance coming in from the financials in today's day of trade. Your Bank Nifty, which is up little over 2%, and that's mainly supported by names like Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, as well as Kotak, Mahindra Bank. There is some bit of underperformance that is coming in from the broader markets in today's day of trade. So if you see the BSE Midcap as well as if you see the small cap index, that is pretty much on the borderlines right now. No major outperformance coming in on that front. And on the sectoral front, it's a pretty mixed trend that we have been picking up. Your Bankex, real estate, capital goods, as well as IT, these are few of the sectors which are trading in the positive as we speak, whereas there is some bit of pressure that is coming in terms of FMCG, healthcare, consumer durables, as well as oil and gas. Fertiliser stocks, we're seeing an interesting trend on that front as well. That's trading higher. Your beer, CropScience, Coromandel International, these are few counters that have hit a 52-week high from the fertilizer space as well. So good moves coming in on that front. And if you see in terms of markets as well, it's mainly the financials as well as the IT counters that are contributing. So ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, Infosys, as well as TCS, these are few of the names that are contributing to the gains that we are seeing as well in terms of the markets. Let's quickly shift focus in terms of the top gainers and losers. So on Nifty 50, if you go to see, you have Grasim Industries, Axis Bank, UPL, ICICI, Hindalco, Bajaj Finance. These are few of the top gainers that we have been witnessing on Nifty 50, whereas on the losing end, you have Ultratech Cement, IOC, MNMZ Entertainment, ITC, as well as Dr. Reddy's. These are few of the stocks which are losing. Similarly, if you see on BSE 500, Birla Corporation, MITC, EID Parry, Megmani Organics, Godrej Properties, these are few names that are on the losing, on the gaining end, whereas there is some bit of pressure building in on a TVS, Sri Chakra, Credit Access, Praveen, Alchem Laboratories, Torrent Pharma. So there is some bit of selling pressure that is coming in the healthcare as well as the pharmaceutical names after the kind of run that we've seen over the last couple of trading sessions as well. So there is that profit booking that's creeping in the pharma space. VIP Industries is also reacting to numbers and is trading under pressure. Let's see if there are any stocks that are making 52-week highs and lows in today's day of trade. So nothing that we see, at least on the higher end, in terms of Nifty 50, but you have Bajaj Twins, that's Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv from Nifty 50 that have hit a 52-week low in today's day of trade. And from the broader markets, you have stocks like Alkyl Amines Chemical, Beer CropScience, and Coromandel International that have hit a 52-week high. Whereas on the losing front, you have stocks that have hit a 52-week low, that is AU Small Finance Bank, Chennai Petro, DB Corp, IIFL Finance, India Bulls Integrated, Karnataka Bank, PFC. These are few of the names that have hit a 52-week low in today's day of trade. Let's see which are the movers and shakers as well. So Glenmark Pharmaceutical, that stock moved up in trade today, and this is mainly because its arm has got a US FDA node for one of the drugs. So that's one of the reasons why Glenmark is up in trade. Apart from that, you have ITI. That has jumped because they've started manufacturing face shields, and that's one of the reasons why ITI has picked up steam in today's session. Moving away from that, you have Biocon, which inched higher as well because one of its arm got DCGI's nod, and this is with regards to emergency use of cytosorb, and this is mainly to treat critical COVID-19 patients. So that's one of the reasons why you have an up move on a Biocon. Glenmark also is trading higher in spite of there being weakness amongst the peer category. Moving away from these counters, you have Adani Ports, which has raised almost from 700 odd crores, and that's one of the reasons why we are seeing good moves coming in with regards to where Adani Ports is concerned. Apart from that, in terms of where other few stocks go as well, you have Axis Bank, which remains the top gainer on Nifty 50, and that's mainly because of the investment news reports that we've heard with regards to Coromandel Group. Ultratech Cement, that stock is the top loser as well, and that has been trading under pressure. SH Kelkar is reacting to numbers in today's day of trade. That stock is up in trade. Adani Ports, we already mentioned. Coromandel International as well. That is reacting to numbers in today's day of trade. Now that is pretty much on the borderline. Tata Steel is another stock which has been trading slightly under pressure. JSW Energy is another one. Torrent Pharma again is reacting to numbers. And apart from this, you have Future Retail. That's another one that is in focus in today's day of trade. Relaxo Footwear. Let's just quickly pull up a Relaxo Footwear as well. The stock was down and it snapped a 5-day gaining streak. So there is some bit of profit booking that's coming in on a Relaxo Footwear as well in today's day of trade. So overall, again, there is some bit of movement. No major, stock-specific moves that we have been witnessing in terms of where markets are concerned. Let's see if the volatility continues to remain high in today's day of trade, because tomorrow, as we know, it is expiry. So you could see a lot of gyrations that could be happening in terms of where markets are concerned. So best is to stay cautious as well at this given point in time. But we will keep giving you updates as to what's going to pan out ahead so far as to what's happening. But clearly, we have picked up the positive trend right now as we speak, but where we lead from here on is something which is going to be interesting throughout the day. That's all that we have in the afternoon market update from Nirmal. Thanks for watching. You could subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter as well. Thank you.